Okay, you got a different camera set up here, and we're gonna give this another go. Um, we ended abruptly on the other video. I lost some, probably lost some storage, but here's what we have. This wants to go in, and it's probably overboard on the very edge here. So as it started cutting, deflection occurred and the diameter shrank. So I'm thinking if I make several spring passes in there and I'm careful, I may be able to make this happen. I got up on that measurement really fast. It was just kind of a fluke that I even came back around and checked it. So I'm going to do this. You know, I can't come up and touch it and back off because of the backlash, but I'm going to come up to where I perceive to be at 0. Like I said, I think I'm probably already too large on the outside edge on the beginning of the bore. So we're going to try to just take out tenths of thousandths at a time. I'm going to speed up considerably. Yeah, I'm not taking anything there. I do have a indicator set up on my carriage now. I can tell exactly when I'm going to bottom out. I'll show that to you in a minute. There's 220 thousandths more to go. Another 50 thousandths. And there we are. I'm going to disengage my tool. Bring it out. See if we can't get some of those chips out of there. Sorry about that. Loud noise. Okay, let's pull our tool off and let's try our pen. Once again, we still need to remove some more material there. So it's story time again then. And I had a diesel Suburban, Chevrolet Suburban diesel. It was a gasoline engine converted to a diesel by the manufacturer. And I had a little high-low camper, and it suited our purpose as well, taking the kids camping when they were younger. And we decided we were going to sell it. It was it wasn't worth a whole lot in the first place. So we took it up the street and put a for sale sign on it, and on a main road. And I could actually look out my front door and still see the vehicle sitting up there. Well, one morning I woke up and it was gone. So we called the police. They came out, and as I was showing them where it was located exactly, I looked down and found a driver's license. And I said, well, here's your suspect right here. He dropped his license. Well, that doesn't make the man guilty because he lost his license. Yeah, okay. So, nothing ever really happened. Then, 3 or 4 months later, I get a phone call, and the man is asking me, what's the bottom dollar you'll take on that Suburban? And I said, well, where are you looking at it at? And he gave me an address, and we went over there, and it was an abandoned home. It was a double that shared one driveway. Shared one driveway, and well, there was my car. Now, diesels usually have 2 batteries. I'm not sure why I'm mentioning that, but I walk up to it, open up the back doors, and there's nothing there. I mean, all I can see is a steering wheel and a shifting lever. They took the seats, the carpet, the door panels, the door motors, the window motors. They emptied it. And up in front of the vehicle, I found a bunch of other door panels, carpets, etc., of a different color car. So we had the car towed to my house. Left one brand new battery in it. Those batteries aren't cheap. Apparently, the car they were putting these parts onto was a gasoline engine. They only needed one battery. So, I have the vehicle at my house now. I put a for sale sign on it. And this time I leave it in my driveway. And a gentleman comes by, and we negotiate a price. And it just so happened that I had just left the bank closing on a loan, and I think the check I wrote the bank was $250. And, well, let's just say that the check had some latex in it. So I got $250. The guy says, well, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab a bench seat to stick in here so I can drive it home. And in the meantime, a group of kids come walking up the street, 15 to 17 years old, 18. And man, they're enamored by this vehicle. And I said, well, you haven't seen anything yet. I said, let's opened up the back door and showed them what we had. And man, they weren't dissuaded at all by the absence of an interior. So I told him, I said, stick around. I said, you know, the fellow who owns it should be back here in a few minutes, and maybe you guys can work something out. So the new owner comes back with this bench seat, and our business is done, and I'm walking away, heading towards my front door, and the last thing I heard was, well, I just paid $500 for it. What will you offer me? And then my door shut. My wife was very upset. I had to explain to her that we asked $250, we got $250. Now, if that guy was able to make a better deal, good for him. Back to this hole. We're just going to have to inch it out, and I'm going to stop this video, and I'm going to bring it back to you after I succeed.